The music is a very big part of the novel. It goes throughout and is always coming back. The music represents Alex's view of himself. He thinks that his sophisticated taste in music, that is classical and so magnificent, makes him stand out from others. Like Beethoven brings out the holiness from Alex. It is who he is, and when you listen to his comes to this ecstatic state, kind of. Alex often thinks in music. Like whenever Alex is practicing violence, he thinks what kind of music should go along with what he's doing. And whenever he listens to music, he thinks of what kind of violence he could practice that would go along well. In this way, the music plays a part of Alex's emotions and feelings, and gives the reader direct connection to what he's thinking and how he's thinking whatever he does. It is like the music is like Alex's emotions medium, kind of. For him, the music is kind of like a drug, since it takes him to this ecstatic state and makes everything feel good, and it flows through every part of him, and it's everything he is, really. So the music is kind of like Alex's soul. So through this connection between music and Alex, it also shows the nature of Alex's free will. Like in the beginning, Alex listens to music and it kind of frees everything that he is. Frees everything that he is. He can listen to whatever he wants to, and he can do whatever he wants to while he listens to it. And everything is just so smoothly, and it shows that he has no outer power that controls him. Like as he says, I do what I do because I want to do it, something like that. And that just shows that Alex is free and he has no one to take orders from, no one to obey. He does whatever he wants to do, and in that way the music is whatever he wants to, and yeah. So that's how it is before the treatment, and during the treatment the music also, what the music means for him changes, because before the treatment, the Ludovich's technique, the music is like, as I said, it's like a drug for him, and it does whatever he wants it to do for him. But during the treatment, he's controlled and trained so that the music slowly changes to become to go from being very pleasurable for him to be very painful instead. And the changes gradually, as his free will is changing gradually. Even he chooses the Ludovich's technique by himself, so that's kind of free will. But during the technique, his actual free will is taken away from him. You can see if, depending on how you define true free will, because you see, free will, you can make active choices and you can make passive choices, and his active choice is to become a person who only do passive choices when the government chooses everything for him and he cannot take part in any violence. So during the treatment he slowly changes from having very much free will to having very much passive free will but no active free will. And the music changes with that, because it goes from being very pleasurable for him to become very painful. And well, after the treatment, he can't stand music at all, not one bit. And that's kind of like the government is mocking with him, because he cannot take pleasure in anything that he used to do. Even though listening to music never was harm for anyone else. Really, when he just did it alone in his room, then it was no harmful for anyone else. But now we can't even do that, and the only thing he is a shell that cannot defend himself or cannot view anything, or if he would see someone else getting beaten up on the street, he could not. If he had wanted to, he could not have go in and helped and defended one who was beaten up. And that's also resembling music, because he cannot listen to music anymore at any part or anyhow, and there his free will is completely gone, because he has no free will to do whatever he wants. He cannot listen to music because that's making him sick, and it actually physically stops him from doing that too. So he actually begins by having a lot of free will, goes gradually over to having no will, and well, in the very end he's cured from that, but the Ludovico's technique never really helped.